Hello, welcome to Let's Play Agarest, Generations of War. Last we left, we had done another battle with this Black Knight, but it was almost exactly like the final battle for the last generation, so I don't think it's finished.
強い
So strong! You were hardly an element in the fight. You were so much because I couldn't fit you onto the party scheme, I know, but if that means you were in the fight, but just kind of made neutral. There was no room for you. That's my narrative explanation for why you weren't there. The Dark Knight is just not talking at us again. So are you a tool or are you the embodiment of our villain? And is my suspicion about Vastor correct? He's leaving. I think Vastor is one of them. I think Vastor's the one they fought. Why?
相変わらずのまがまがしさじゃの
As evil as ever, I see.
あれは人のそれではない。あの尋常ならざる力は一体。
That thing cannot possibly be human. How can it wield such power? Okay.
あのまま戦い続けていたら、俺は勝てたのだろうか。
Could we have won had we fought longer? We did sort of win.
どうでしょう。負けないまでも勝つこともできなかったかもしれませんね。
So all that was just getting it to a place where that was set up incorrectly then, because the mechanics made it look like you beat it down. I am not sure. Perhaps we could have fought longer, but I doubt we could have won. I like the animation.
そんなこと、ラディスだったら。
Ladius can do anything.
いや、ディシャナの言う通りだ。今の俺では、よくて差し違えることしかできなかっただろう。
That wasn't the end of the fight. Okay. No, Dishana speaks the truth. The most I could manage was to wound it. I am not strong enough yet. I'm not yet strong enough.
ラディウス。
Ladius. Do we have more?
だからといって自分を卑下することはありません。
Even so, you needn't speak ill of yourself.
覚えておきなさい、ラディウス。負けなければ勝ちなのです。
You must remember, Ladius. Excuse me, wrong voice. She's the Eldritch Abomination. Excuse me, Abomination is the wrong term. She's the Eldritch entity supporting us. Not sure she's a goddess, but she's something. You must remember, Ladius. So long as you do not lose, you win.
そのことを良しとしないのであれば、強く、汚れのない魂を紡ぎなさい。
If that is not enough for you, then I suppose there is little else I can say. In other words, I think the impression here is that the darkness can't win until you actually give up.
いつか人の力が神をも超える時が来るでしょう。
In time, the power of humans will exceed that of gods.
どうやらいろいろと訳ありらしいな。
It seems the poor boy has many problems to cloud his mind.
まあのう、運命と呼び、その一言で片付けるにはあまりにも酷なのう。
To call this destiny seems cold.
じゃが、それでも運命としか言いようのない定めじゃ。
But I suppose there is little else one can call it.
そうか。
I suppose.
闇は去りました。
The darkness is gone.
弥生の言う通り、最も重要なこと、それはこの大陸に広がっていた邪悪な気配が消えたということです。
In all that fighting, we wounded it, and it retreated because it was uncertain of something. As Yayoi said, the darkness that had spread across this land is gone, and that is the most important thing.
あとはこの大陸の人々に任せておいてもいいでしょう。
The people of this land will do
行
the
きます
rest.
よ、ラディウス。
Ikimasu, let's go. The people of this land will do the rest. It is time for us to go, Ladius.
ああ。
Of course. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to pause for a moment. See you in a little bit. Hello, welcome back. And I think we're about to complete Generation 2. And I'm going to spend 200 again. Valeria is not an option because I screwed up the questions with her. So we don't get a full warrior option. This is... okay. So the starting stats here are going to be about 207 total. This would be a flat mage. All he would ever use is the weapon, is the staff. He would be a flat mage character, despite the sword there. It would be very expensive to increase his strength, very expensive to increase his vitality. His agility would be cheap to increase. His intelligence would be really cheap to increase. And his luck would be sort of cheap to increase. This is a total of about 207 stats. Yes, Sharufania. Yes, I know. Okay. So, this is about 202 total, so about 5 points less. Strength and vitality will be cheaper, will be on about average cost to increase. Agility and intelligence will be cheap to increase. Luck will be somewhat cheap to increase. I think overall, Sharufanir's kit is stronger, but the other reasons that I would be going for Sharufanir is, well, the thing about being a fox girl, but the main reason is, of all three characters, of both the two characters they have the options of, the one in the storyline I interacted with the most, that Ladius interacted with the most, was Sharufanir. In the previous generation, Leonhard had a lot of interaction with all three girls. Had plenty of chances to screw up his relationship with Elaine and the juggler, the dancer lady. Which ended up with him having only Furia as a choice. But in this case, Sharufanir is the only one that he really had much interaction with. I mean, he's the only one he got really close to. So, that's where we're going.
これで最後ってわけじゃないんだが、どうにもやりきれないな。
I know this is not truly the end, but even so, it tugs at the heartstrings.
運命ってのは何なのかって考えちまう。
Destination? Destiny is a word I think is used in ways it was not originally intended to be used. But anyway, it makes one consider the meaning of destiny.
代を生かし、小を犠牲にする。
That a few must give their lives for the greater good.
考え方としては正しいことだと理解していても、
A reasonable outlook to be sure,
己
but
の内に潜む人としての心が受け入れることを拒んでおる。
it can be hard to accept when you know one of that unhappy few. Pointedly, this unhappy few is walking into it willingly. Unlike, say, there's a short story they make you read in college about a perfect village where everybody has this wonderful life. But if you go into the basement of one particular house, and you'll find a wretch that's chained up in the basement that nobody ever talks about. That everybody gets shown this wretch at some point. And some go on just fine, continue to stay in the village, and others leave the village because they can't stand the fact that that wretch's suffering makes the happiness of everybody else possible. As far as I know, the wretch isn't there willingly. That's the difference here. Ladius is sacrificing himself. Daishana asked Leonhardt and Ladius to do this kind of thing. Ladius has the trouble that he's been raised towards knowing he has this in front of him. But so he's got a little bit of, more than a little bit of brainwashing. I don't think Ellis and Winfield and others would have directly geared him that way, but I think Daishana would have influenced him that way. It can be hard to accept when you know one of that unhappy.
あの子にラディウスにどんな責任があるのかしら。
What did Ladius do to deserve this? Nothing. Leonhardt made a deal.
レオだけじゃなくてラディウスまでなんて。
First Leo and now Ladius.
自己犠牲、いや強制された自己犠牲か。
I should like to think he chose to sacrifice himself, but this was forced upon him. He does go willingly, but you're right, it is forced upon him. What would be nice for a generation thing that they could have done is, you know, had a chosen, not necessarily a blood descendant, but a, on every generation, somebody had to sacrifice themselves. It's hard to think.
行こう。せめて笑顔で迎えてやろうぜ。
As far as I know, I've heard rumors as an ending where you can get them all freed from their seals, but I don't know for sure. We must go. The least we can do is smile for them. Here's the pillar at the heart of this continent.
そう構えることはありません。
You
何
need,
も今すぐにというわけではないのですから。
you needed to be upset. All things come in time.
さあ、契約に基づき、あなたを慕う者の中から、その心の中に秘めた一人を
And
選びなさい。
this might be why these people resist falling in love, or try not to think about it. Now, as per our agreement, you must choose the one that you love. Okay. We just had this discussion. Tempting, except for the lowly thing really kind of bugs me, but again, and the stats are nice, especially the really high intelligence thing, but I think it's going to be Sheriff Vanier, which will make this kid still half human. No, less than half human. Let's see. It'll be half Neocolum and 1/4 human and 1/4 elf.
せっかく二人きりになれるのだったら、もう少しムードのある場所が良かったわね。
If we are to be alone together, could you not have chosen more romantic surroundings?
悪い。どうも、俺はこういったことが苦手なんだ。
On a side note, is she supposed to be a fox person or a wolf person? I think she's supposed to be a fox person. lots of werewolf stuff implied. So it could be vague. I apologize. My talents are not in romance.
こんなところに呼び出すなんて愛の告白かしら。
I presume you have summoned me to confess your love.
まあ、そんなところだ。
Yes, I suppose I have.
そのぶっきらぼうな言い方、あなたらしいわね。
As blunt as usual, I see.
いいわよ。一緒になってあげる。
Then I accept your proposal.
だが、
But
それ以上は言わないで。
say no more.
私はあなたのことが好きだった。そんな私のことをあなたは選んでくれた。
I have always had feelings for you, and now I see that you also enjoy my company.
それでいいじゃない。
Let us leave it at that, shall we?
長さは関係ないわ。どれだけお互いを必要とすることができたか。
I care
それ
little.
が大切なの。
I care little for how long we may be together, so long as we love one another. I think you're going to be together a long time. My impression is your souls are in there for eternity. Maybe your bodies too, but definitely your souls.
私の父と母がそうだったから。
Just like my mother and father.
でも、それまでの間、たっぷりと楽しませてもらうわよ。
But until that time comes, I will show you love you never dreamt possible.
覚悟してね。
I do hope you can handle me.
運命って悪いことばかりでもないって思わない？
From time to time can be
だ
kind,
って
yes?
あなたとこうしていられるんですもん。
Very quiet.
ただ
All is
触れ
fate
合
that
う
brought
だ
us
けで
together.
肌のぬくもりを大切な人を感じていられる。これってとても素敵なことよね。今になってようやく自分が生まれてきたことの意味を知ることができた。
That's why it's quiet.
父と母は幸せだった。だから私がいる。あ、尻尾はあんまり触っちゃダメよ。特別な人だけにって決めてたんだから。でもあなたは特別な人だからいいわよ。心ゆくまで楽しみましょう。
War raged across Grazia, bringing strife to the world anew. The kingdom of Gragun lost many of its greatest leaders. At the Republic of Finsarl fell into economic depression, and in the holy city of Thurium Darl, King Balzac passed away. As with many wars, there were no true victors. Slowly but surely, the war took its vicious toll on Grazia. It was only at the effort of Ladius and his allies, Mulintz, the head of the Finsarl Republic, and Urien, the son of Balzac, that the war at last came to an end, and peace returned to Grazia. Oh, okay, got it. So the war part was during the adventure. But in this new land of peace and prosperity, there was no sign of Ladius. He had sacrificed his soul to fulfill his destiny, as dictated by the contract Ladius' father, Leonhard, had made with Daishana. As with Leonhard, 3 women disappeared as well, following Ladius to wherever he had gone. Oh, I forgot that! Right. All 3 of your potential loves end up in the pillar with you, whether you just have to have a child with one of them. But the story continues in a new land covered in snow. I forgot that. Oh, jeez. Rogue, the second. Okay. I forgot.
なんでこんなに寒いかね。俺ってものすごく損してない？
Okay, so my brother told me there was one character in the later generations who is rather whiny, and I think we've just found him. This is cold beyond belief. I can scarcely feel my extremities. How can you possibly manage?
文句言わない。そんなに寒ければ体を動かす。
None of that now. If you are so cold, perhaps you should do something.
みんなと同じように町の人たちから話を聞いてきなさい。
Perhaps you could, I don't know, help the others ask questions in the village?
そいつは俺の柄じゃないな。
I think they have that well in hand.
それよりさ、エリスちゃん、俺と体を温め合うってのはどう？
Oh, good grief. Oh. Alice, darling, perhaps we could keep each other warm. You grew up being raised by her, which isn't... To be honest, I think in the last generation you're supposed to choose from the women that have been around you for the entire game.
冗談はほどほどにしておきなさいね。お姉さん、本当に怒っちゃうわよ。
I've had just about enough of you. Stop this joking right now.
俺としては冗談のつもりなんてこれっぽっちもなかったんだけどな。
Oh, that was no joke. I was quite serious. I always am about such things.
仕方ない。これ以上言うと怒られそうだし。
But I would never wish to anger you, so I will retract my offer. My also understanding is that their behavior is not depending on which character is their mother. They're always this personality, regardless of who their parent was.
ものは相談なんだけどさ、防具ナインを少しばかり貸してくれないか？
Do you suppose I could borrow Borgnine for a bit?
どうして？
Why?
いい風よけになるかと思ってさ。
I require a windbreak.
トーマ。
Thoma.
わお！
Yeah! Who's throwing you?
避けない。一度痛い目に遭いなさい。
Borgnine is no one's windbreak. Be a man for once in your life.
そいつはご勘弁。
Do not be so cruel. I will only need him for a moment. Please get me to a safe spot.
待ちなさい。
Wait! And you're gonna run off too.
何やってんだあの二人。
What are they up to?
いつものことじゃろう。それより何か分かったかえ？
The same foolishness as always. Did you learn anything?
さっぱりだな。あの長老の話が本当かどうか疑いたくなるよ。
No, and I doubt there was anything to learn. I question whether we can trust that old man.
長老が嘘を話さないことは我が輩が大変よく知っていることです。
I can assure you that he would not tell a lie.
それにこの場所は氷に覆われた大地ではありませんです。
At any rate, this town is not covered in ice.
そちらは気長に探すしかあるまい。
Then we must continue our search, it seems.
この大陸には今までよりはるかに多くの魔物がいるようだ。
There are more vile beasts on this continent than we have yet encountered.
ここまで手は及んでいないようだが、話に上るくらいだ。相当な勢力と考えておくべきだろう。
It seems they have not yet to make it to this town, although rumors have. We cannot underestimate them.
いずれにせよ、ここでの情報収集は限界のようじゃ。
Whatever the case, I doubt there is much more we can learn here.
南に町があるということだし、そちらへ行ってみるとしよ
う。There's another town to the south. Let us go there. Okay. So, this is... Oh, there's an event down there. That's probably going to be leading to a town. And for some reason, the music stopped. I don't know why. So, this is Generation 3. Now, as I said, I am going to treat each generation as a different game because I like this game in short doses. And I've had long enough dose for now. It will come back into the rotation. Generation 3 will come into the rotation the next time I complete a game. But a different game is going to follow up this one and take the spot for a little bit. I imagine this one will come back when either Shadowrun finishes, depending on how long Shadowrun goes, or when the Darkest Dungeon finishes, because I don't think Shadowrun's going to last as long as Darkest Dungeon still has to go. But it could. In the meantime, I've got to think of a new game to put in this slot. I had not really expected it to finish this quickly. Anyway, so that's Generation 2 over and done with. We are on Generation 3, and come later, we will be taking on more orange dots. I think I might also adjust some of my titles and all that so I can have different playlists for different generations. Or I might just do the entire first one all. I don't know. I'll see about arranging my playlist. It's a bunch of playlists to alter at this point. A bunch of videos to alter. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.